Hello again. I'm back again, as I said I would be last week. I said I'd be back again this week. Here I am. Quite a few of you, I noticed on the what was it? What did I do last week? Oh, that Corvair. When I had a few whiskeys, I said, oh, I'm getting fed up with this lark. You know, I ain't gonna bother with it anymore. I was only messing around. I only just said it. It's a whiskey talking. That's all it was. So don't worry about it. You guys that was worried I was going to pack it in, don't panic. I'm not. And for the ones that wishes I would, tough, because I'm not. Anyway, I haven't been out in the shed here for a good couple of weeks. I've been suffering with a gout. I think that's a whiskey done that. And my foot still hasn't gone down now properly. It's a lot easier, so I managed to get out to do the yap for this week's video. But I haven't touched anything in this shed. I've got a few things to do here, but I haven't bothered at all. Just haven't felt like it. So anyway, let's get on with this. Get on with today's yap, and then we can get on with the video. Today we're going to do the 302 Corgi Roadster, not Roadster, MGA. Well, I suppose it's a type of Roadster. It's like a sports car. It's a really old one. It's an open top sports car. And as always, I've got a few names to mention who's left nice comments on my videos. Graham Mummery is one of the usuals. N2AWA is another usual. David W. Constantino Rizzi is another one. The Fokker 03. Keith Davies, Ian Hull, Brian Stovers from Thailand again. Paul Power the Biscuit Man, and Tony Dolan. Thanks guys for all your nice comments. As usual, you know, people like you, it makes me want to carry on, like, you know. And there's a few others here what I'm going to read out. Robert Sterling. Hi Bob, great resto in the end. I'll try and learn to read sometime, you lot. Like the Irish Rovers song, might have been a whiskey, might have been a gin. Lots of laughs, yeah, I know the one. Thanks for leaving it all in. Shows it's not all roses, sometimes a pain, yeah. Telling me. I had a laugh and a chuckle when you did the bleep. Oh yeah, I've done the old... I nearly swore and I put the old spring noise there, didn't I? And mentioned that's why it's not for kids. Well, it's not for kids really. I mean, if you're all worried about, you know, your kids hearing swearing, then don't let them watch it. But otherwise, don't worry about it. You know, kids, I've known kids swear worse than that. Might have been shorter nerves since you quit smoking, yeah. Been there. Keep up the great videos. Always good to see you. Good to hear the missus coming along. We start mass here next weekend. Cheers. Robert, CA, California, I suppose. Yeah, bloody mass. I never wore one. I went down the shop the other day, down our local Sainsbury's. I never wore one. I feels like I can't breathe with the bloody things on, because I got a heart problem anyway, and when I got something over my face, I get all overheated, my head gets hot and everything. I can't wear the bloody things. I've never liked anything over, like, you know, like that. I get feeling like I'm being suffocated. So I didn't bother wearing one. Nobody said nothing anyway. So I was waiting for somebody to say something, and good job they didn't, because they would have had a mouthful off of me else. Anyway, get on. Steve Adams 96. Thanks for the last Bob. Brilliant. Oh, he's on it because I had a few drinks. Crap old Nick. Love the paint colour, Bob. Lovely job. It's a bugger when bits won't go together like that, and you're not quite sure the reason why. Very frustrating. Never mind, it turned out looking the bits. Pleased to hear the missus is Bob is doing care. Doing well. Both take care. All the best, Nick. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, I know. I've watched you a few times, mate. I've seen you getting a bit frustrated as well when they don't go back. It does piss you off, because you took it apart and it was, you know, it's come apart easy, and you've put it back together before you've painted it, and it's gone back nice. And then once you've painted it, for some oddball reason, it just doesn't want to go back together, and you get all these stupid little problems. But there you go. That's life in it, I suppose. Matt Peblo, got to be one of my favourite restos you've done up now, Bob. Reminds me of an oversized Hillman imp. Yeah, it does. Saying that, it does look like a Hillman imp from the back, doesn't it? I mean, the back front and the front. It's like it's a Hillman imp been like pulled apart, stretched. It's weird. I wonder if that's where they got the actual design from. I don't know. or whether Home and Imp got the design from them. Well, I wouldn't know that. If anybody who knows down there, let me know. John Garvey, greetings to you and your Mrs. Bob. As per usual, you have made another soap purse from the South Ear. I have been enjoying your restos on my lunch hour. It's always interesting seeing the steps and the bloopers. They keep your videos real, and the awesome results are worth the troubles. Take care, be safe, and keep them coming, Bob. Thanks a lot there, John. Peter Houghton. Hi Bob, I'm a new subscriber to your channel. Really enjoyed this video. Please don't give up. Looking forward to watching more of your videos. Take care, best regards, Peter. Peter, don't worry, I'm not. I just said that for a laugh. Don't worry, mate. Paul Shinek, keep drinking, it's commonly code. John Davey, Bob, shutting the barn door after. Oh yeah, I was on about the mask thing, wasn't I? And I couldn't think about that saying. Yeah, it's shutting the barn door after the horses bolted. I mean, that's what it's like, isn't it? Now they brought this crap in. It's a bit too late now, isn't it? Really, the bloody horses bolted. That's what I meant to say. Peter Auersloot. Hi there, Bob. A beautiful restoration. I have one question. I'm restoring a Corgi Volkswagen 434, and he's put the whole thing, except for the plastic bits, in caustic soda, and the hubs have almost disintegrated. Did you ever have an experience like that? Well, yes, I have. I don't know what it is, whether the metal's different on the hubs or whether they was really corroded, but he says his was alright. He looked alright. So I really don't know whether it's a different type of metal they've used, but I have had it once, and I managed to pull it out just in time, just to leave enough meat on there to get a tyre on, and I saved it, like, you know. But it seemed to be coming off around the edges pretty quick, and I thought, well, that shouldn't be fizzing like that. I thought that looks more than paint coming off to me. So I took it out quick and chucked it in the water, in, you know, ordinary water, and I managed to save it. But yeah, some of them do. I don't know what it is, whether it's, like I say, some different type of metal, I don't know. Colin P, that's Colonel P, as I thought it was. It's Colin Price, actually. Hiya Bob, my daughter was delighted you said hello. Thanks for the heads up. The reason I asked about the decal paper was my local shop looked at me like I had two heads when I asked. Anyway, I got it sorted via Amazon. I'll be watching. I'm no military man. You were right with my name, Colin, yeah. Colin Price, he's called them. Yeah, the decal paper, you can get it on eBay, mate, as well. You don't have to worry about Amazon. I got some on eBay. It's just, you can either get the white, and like I said, or the transparent, depending on what you know, what sort of decal you want. Martin Dare, great video, Bob. That gave you some grief. It's a good job you had a couple of whiskies, or it would have gone flying. Good colour choice. All the best from the Masked Bandit. That's his new nickname now, the Masked Bandit. Martin Dare. Mark. This is all it is. Just Mark. Nice job, Bob. Yes, we do need drinks doing this job. Keep up the good work. Now from Dugu Cayenne is a shank Ben, in other words. Another beautiful restoration, Bob. Now, this is what I like about this bloke. This Ben. He's a teacher, and he always sends me a bit of information about. I suppose he can't resist it because he's a teacher. Very professional. I've never knew a Corgi did a Chevrolet Corvair, so watching you skillfully bring it back to life is a real treat. This was a very popular car, and this is the, you know, this is the information now. This was a very popular car in America during the 60s. It got some bad press because of some safety issues. Even after Chevrolet really resolved the engineering issues of the car, the damage to its name was already done. I did see something like that on telly about this car. I don't know if it was on Fast and Loud or some program like that. I was on one of these car programs, and that's right, it was a very bad car at the time. It was very dangerous to drive and all sorts. But you know, even when after they'd done it, like he said, like Ben said, it was too late. Nobody wanted to buy them anymore then. Fraser Martin. Personally find that a drop of electric soup, I never heard it called that before, does no harm at all. You should just keep doing what you do. The way you do it, Bob, there's enough political correctness around as it is. Great colour for the car, looks grand. Yeah, political correctness. Bollocks to that. Rab W. Lots of laughs. Absolutely brilliant. I love to watch you so much, Bob. Yeah, you shouldn't be drinking and anywhere near a car. Lots of laughs. Yeah, thanks, Rab. I know that. Alan Saxon. Very nice indeed. The colour is magic, and yes, it can be frustrating at times. You get that. By the way, I've got a new 5G smellophone. I thought I could smell whiskey on your breath as well. As for Percy the penguin, put some silicone on his feet so he can't walk around. Stay safe, mate. Well, that's all the comments anyway. That's enough for this week. Otherwise we won't get the bloody video done, will we? So yeah, so anyway, you lot, I'm glad you're enjoying the old yap and the comments I've been reading out and things like this. It's that time again now. We come to starting a video, and this time, like I said, it's the Corgi MGA, and on this one there's another little money saving tip for you lot if you watch it. It's to do with the windscreen, because, well, I won't say anymore. We'll get on and watch it, and you'll see it. It's only a little money saving tip, but when you see how simple it is, you'll think, well, why the hell have I done that before? Right, so without further ado, let's get on with it. I'll see you again next week. Bye for now. Bye bye. Right then, let's get on with the restoration. This is what we're going to do today. It's sent in by Mr. Tony Hughes, and it was part of a little package he sent me. There's also a couple other models I've got to sort out as well from there, and it's MGA number 302, Corgi 302 MGA sports car. And as you can see, it's quite a bit needs doing. It needs a new screen, needs some tyres, needs a steering wheel. That's about it, I suppose. Really, it's not, well, it's not a lot, is it? I suppose, but needs tidying up. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Right then, guys, as you can see, just sitting on the turntable. There's not much to this one. It's a really old one, sent in by Tony Hughes. Sent me quite a couple of other models as well with it. But this is what we're going to do today, and I've already drilled it. As you can see, there's nothing to it. All the cab, all the seats is all moulded to the actual bodywork. So there's no taking. I mean, this is going to be hand painted, I should think. I'm going to have to get a brush in there and do that. The steering wheel's missing, but it's only a plastic one, I think, or is it metal? I'm not sure. But I have got another steering wheel I can put in there. Like I said, I've already drilled the L's out, ready for the new rivets. Apart from that, really, well, base plate. Just got to polish the wheels up, cover them up, mask it up. Well, give this a bit of a rub down with a bit of sandpaper, I think. I don't think I'll dip this. Give it a bit of a rub down just to tidy it up slightly, and we'll have a silk black finish on that. That's about it, really. There's not much to do with it. Oh, the windscreen. Yeah, the windscreen. Well, I've got a little trick up my sleeve for that, and it's the same sort of idea as the Eagle. What I did, the windows for the Eagle. If I have a look here, I'm going to use this CD stuff, and we're going to make a window for that, because I have bought a window for something like this before from a parts supplier. I don't know who it was now, and this is all it is. It's only this sort of plastic here, and it's only like a cut out piece, and you just push it in. And I thought, well, I paid bloody £2.50 for that, so I'm not getting caught by that, with that idea again. I'm going to make my own. So anyway, let's get on. I'm going to dip this now. Got to pull this out, get this sorted out, and we'll get on and do it. It's going to be a quick video today. This isn't going to be a long, drawn out process. So the less I yap, the quicker it'll be. Right then, everyone. What I've decided to do with this, I'm not going to paint this. I've actually been over that with a wire wheelie, this one, just to get the bits of surface muck off of it. And all I'm going to do, I mean, I'm not worried about the inside too much. I've got off what I can. I've cleaned the axles up with the old wire brush as well. But the trouble is, you get all these little bits flicks everywhere. That's the only trouble with using that. What I'm going to do is put a bit of the old auto sew on it. So I'm going to get a bit on there. Just wipe it over it first, so it doesn't flick everywhere. rub it on like that, and I'm going to leave it its, you know, original sort of colour. So if I switch that on, I've done it. Oh, bloody hell. God, shit. That went right in my bloody eye. That I've got glasses on that still managed to get in there. Right in my bloody eye, that bit of muck. Stupid polish. Christ. Anyway, so another go. Give it a polish over like this. Nice light polish. And we'll give this a nice little shine up. And what it'll do, it'll keep it, you know, I want it to have a bit of patina, as they say. So, because you know it's an old model, we all know that. And I thought, well, it's not in too bad nick, the bottom of this one. So we'll keep a bit of the patina, so it looks more original when it's put back together. See that? And nice and shiny, that's coming up now, that. See? Look at that. Right, now we'll do the wheels. A little bit on the... Don't need a lot of this shit on there. Just a little bit, really. Bit on there, bit on there. This time, don't spit on me this time, you little sod. I'm out the way. Let the wheels spin round like that on their own. Same with the front one. I'll finish them off with the old rag. Bit in there, bit on the edge. See, look at that bottom one already. It's like glass. Bit more. Oh, bloody hell, that's too much. Doing all that. I'm so tight, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I don't like to waste nothing. Right, so another go on this one, on this side. Nice polish right over like that. I mean, these wheels, they will come up like bloody mirrors if you do spend your time on them. I know a lot of people, they'll just paint over them with chrome paint, but you can't beat the proper wheel. Right, that'll do for that. Let me get a bit of rag and just finish it off. A bit of rag. Dirty old rag. Well, not dirty old rag, you need clean rag, but it's just the way I talks. Give it a good rub like that. There. Look at that. Beautiful. Also the bottom you can do the same as well. That'll come up nice. And then just go over all the wheels like that. And get all the shit out the where the tyres go. And we won't have to do any more to this piece, and it'll be nice and clean, ready to be put back on. Good rub there like that. There, look at that. Even the bottom, that nice and shiny. But like I say, I'm not worried about all this. That'll add to the patina. See, nothing wrong with that. That's quite acceptable for me. Yeah. Anyway, I'll carry on polishing this bit, a minute. When we come back, I'll put the old caustic soda in and we'll strip the top half. Right, the kettle's boiled, so let's put some water in the old hot dog jar. I'll have to let Rob have this one back sometime. Nah, it's not really Rob's. Well, you know that, don't you? Bloody good idea though, using one of these. It's a lot simpler. I know I've still got my metal tray, my bread tin. That comes in handy for like any big stuff, but this is ideal for doing the odd small cars. Well, that paint is coming off really well. Look, I mean, look, it's gone red already. It looks like a jar of blood. Anybody wants any blood? Here, I got some. Got loads of it. Look. Bloody hell, that's come off really easily. It's clean already. Look. Well, Rob, I reckon this is going to be 110% clean on this one, or removal, whatever you call it. This has come off really quick. Give it a swirl round. Yeah, it's off already. That's gone. You can actually see the shell there now, with no paint on it. So I'm going to take this outside and get rid of this. Chuck the old stuff down my drain, and get the model all cleaned up, and then you know, get it all brushed up and all that, and we'll go from there. Right, here we go. All nicely shined up now. Just got to get this sprayed up, and the colour I'm using is going back to red again because I quite like the red. Ford Sunburst Red, Sonnen Rot or whatever that is. I don't know. It's just red anyway. You know, don't matter what red you use, as long as it's red. It's not a metallic red. It's just an ordinary, you know, run of the mill red. So anyway, let's get this sprayed up and see what she looks like after that. Right, as you can see, I've actually cleaned all my spray booth out. I've used 4 floor tiles, cut them to shape, cover up all the bits. Bit of cardboard up there. Seems a shame to spray in it really, but it's going to get dirty again. Right, let's put the old fan on and get this going. Nice light coat to start with. To the inside. I'm not putting no undercoat on this, as you can see. Well, they didn't in the factories. Oh, hang on. Gotta get my bit of rag. I don't want to spray on my hand. There we go. There. I'm going to leave that for now. Obviously it's going to have a couple more coats, but let's switch that fan off in a minute. Obviously, like I say, it's going to have a couple more coats. We'll let that dry off for now. It's pretty windy outside, so I can't spray outside. That's why I'm using the booth today. But the weather's nice, so it should dry alright. And I'll put another coat on there, or another couple coats. Or there's a bit I missed there in the old doorway. There. And we'll bring it back when it's finished. Looking good up to now. Right, as you can see everybody, this has come out really nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint the seats in now. I'm not doing that on camera because it's such an awkward job. I've got to get it really, you know, spot on, if you know what I mean. This is the colour I'm using. It's a gloss, whatever it is. It's a beige anyway. It's number 7 on the Umbro enamel, and I'm going to paint the seats with that. And then we'll go from there. I'll probably do all the lights and the grille at the same time, and then I'll show you what I've decided to do about the screen. Okay guys, as you see, I've now painted the old seats in with the Umbro. They're not looking too bad at all, and I've also done the grille and the rear bumper. So what I'm going to do now this is what I was telling you about the glass. Now when you buy the glass for these, all it is a bit of this type of plastic, because I had bought one of these before, a screen for something like this, as I did say earlier, and I was a bit disappointed with what had come. I thought, well, I could have made that myself. So that's what I did. I got the old disc up against a thing like that to get the width, so it fits into them little grooves there either side, and I cut it out, as you see, like that. But I didn't cut the front piece. I'll put that aside a minute. This is what I finished up with. It's not too bad. It looks alright when it's in there, but I think I should have made this piece a little bit longer, because inside there's a little spike, and I think I could have like bent that up and pushed it on the spike, but it'll still work. And what I intend to do, I want that. I think I've slightly bent this already, because it's meant to be slightly bent. I'm going to put that in there, but I'm going to put a bit of glue along there, and I'm going to use the 5-second fix glue and sort of seal this in and sort of hold it there, and so it sticks to that there, and that'll create the little bend it's got. I've rounded off the tops, as you can see on the old screen. It ain't come out too bad actually, that screen. I mean, it wasn't bad for a first attempt, I don't think. But I'm going to get a bit of this now. And this is a bit I've got to get this dead right now, because I don't want to get glue everywhere. But the beauty with this stuff, it doesn't go off until you shine the light on it. So I'm going to just stick a bit along here when it eventually comes out. Along the back, if you see. It might be easier actually if I hold this and show you. I'm going to try and, this is so bloody awkward trying to do this on camera, it's unbelievable. I want to get it to stick to this back piece. I don't know if you can see that very well. If you can't, then you have to wait till I finish, because I don't want to ruin this, folks. I just want a thin layer right along there, right on that back piece, and then I'll put some down there. Right, now but this top of that won't go off until I shine a torch on that, so that gives you plenty of time. I've got my torch, switch the torch on. It gives me plenty of time now to put my bit of glass in. I'll slide it in this way and then get it to I want it to bend back slightly, if you know what I mean. Right, now once it catches, that should be enough, you know, to hold it. Give it a nice good time to set. It says 5 seconds, but I like to make sure. I think that's going to stay there now. Well, that needs to. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So there you go. That's how you use that stuff. As you can see, that's pretty good, because it's pulled the glass back onto that piece back there, you see. So that ain't going to go anywhere now. And what I'll do, I'll also put a bit on the inside, because that piece, what I said, I'm wanting to make a bit longer. It should be touching that post if I look inside. There, as you can see, it is. See, what I should have done is made it a bit longer and sort of bent that over, but I'll put another bit on there as well, just to hold that. Switch the old torch on, get that to go solid. Now that ain't going to hold it in, nothing is. I mean, I can't see that coming out. You would get it out if you really had to, you just yank it out, like, but it's not going to come out on its own, if you know what I mean. And that's all you do. So we've got our screen in. Put all this away now. Bloody good stuff, this 5 second. It's alright, like I said many times, as long as the actual glue can see daylight, it'll harden up. If it can't see, like for putting rivets in, it's useless, because the glue's covered up by the rivets. Well, it's in the dark and you can't harden the glue up, so you're just wasting your time. Right, now I found a little steering wheel out of another model. It's a plastic one. The one that come out was a metal one, but I only had the stub and I had to yank that out. So we'll push that in. Should have put this in before I put the bloody screen on, really, I think. Can't get the bloody thing in there now. Oh, I'll do it off camera. Anyway, it's going to be easier for me to do it off camera. I'm going to finish putting this together now, folks, and then we're going to have a look at this on the old turntable and see what she finally looks like. Okay, folks, let's just remind ourselves, this is what she used to look like before we had a bit of a go at it. There's a bit of paint loss on the top there. Wheels were pretty good nick, actually. They just need a polish up. Steering wheel's gone, that's non-existent. It's an actual metal one that used to be in here, actually. And well, no windscreen. So let's take a look and see what she looks like after our little dabble with it. Well, as you can see, I've resprayed it the original colour. I found another steering wheel for it, which is a plastic one, but it doesn't make any difference. And as you know, I've made another screen for it. Wheel's been polished up, and the paintwork has come out really, really good. So yeah, not bad at all. So anyway, if you like watching this video and you want to see some more, I will be back as usual next week with another one. So until then, it's bye bye from me. Bye bye.